those early days of the center were pretty grim. The first 4 years, I wrote basically most of the reports, not all of them, but we did 13 reports, and I think I co-authored every one of them, and in some cases wrote the entire thing. The first center report was 200 pages, and I was the principal author with my name on the front about revolving door trade officials. It took a year to do. So these are big reports that we did. They took a long, long time, and I was writing the checks, hiring the people, orchestrating the research, raising the money, finding rental space. You know, I was the chief cook and bottle washer for the center. The board only consisted of 2 other people, and you know, they're great people, but it was on my neck. If it didn't happen, it would be because I screwed up or I couldn't do it. And the game was to try to become more of an institution with each passing day, to not have it just be Chuck Lewis and not just have it be me and some interns. And then it was eventually not just myself and interns, but also then other serious journalists with careers who were known and respected, to bring them into the fold. And you know, there's a long story about how that happened. It was hundreds of people that came through the place, more than 550 employees, counting interns, in 20 years. And you know, so this became a major presence 2 blocks from the White House, doing all these various reports, 275 or so reports, and including 14 books in the 15 years I was there. And of course, what the center is doing now under Bill Buzenberg is breathtaking, looking at climate change lobbying all over the world, and doing tobacco smuggling projects with 22 researchers, writers, and editors, 6 continents, and winning, you know, awards with the Overseas Press Club and other. I mean, the center is slugging away as much as ever now, all over the world and in Washington. So it's really, you know, I have to say, I mean, it's incredibly gratifying. One of the reasons I left at the end of '04 is it could not be an institution if the founder was still there. I actually believed, and still believe, that for something to live on, you must have, the founder has to leave the building at some point. If it's a true institution that all kinds of people from society believe in, it should not be about one person. And people were making jokes about drinking the Kool-Aid, and you know, I was starting to feel weird about, this is all about Chuck Lewis. You know, I was on TV a lot. I was doing 300 to 400 media interviews a year. I was on book tours. I was traveling 100 days of the year. And at some point, it was too much, I felt, about me, and it needed to be more about the work. You know, I never have ever discussed things like legacy. I'm a mild-mannered guy. I think that what I'm probably proudest of is to try to get people to look up from their feet and to dream, and to do like what Virgil said thousands of years ago: they can because they think they can. To do something that no one thinks you can do, and do it in a different way than people thought it could be done, is possible.